Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla, and this is Sissy. She is clinging to me today like crazy, which I know why, but we won't go into all that. I'm trying to just ignore issues and push forward. And so I've had this hanging around for a little bit. A Barbie Woobles kit, and I also got the Ken kit, spoiler alert. So I will be doing Barbie and Ken eventually. And so the way this kit comes is you get the outfit and the body right here. And when you order these, you get to pick your skin tone and you get to pick the color of the hair. And I had opened this to see what color, what was in there. I just was nosy and couldn't wait. And so we're going to open this up today and see what is in the kit. I've already cut it and opened it. I just got to try to let me try to open it again. I'm going to have to hold it down. I have trouble with Ziploc bags because I don't have strength in my hands. Well, let me see. What can I do here? There we go. Okay, so let's see what comes in this package. A Wooble Barbie kit. We have some pink yarn. Oh, it's bright, pretty pink. We have... Ooh, there's a Barbie Woobles crochet hook. It's pink and it's got bee all over it. Not a bumblebee, but the letter B for Barbie. That's nice. That's a pretty hook. I can't use it, but it's pretty. There's some polyfill. There's a little bit of dark pink yarn. There is some skin tone. And that's all that's in the bag. Let's see what's over here. This is the little Woobles kit. Let's see. I know some people like save these little stickers. They collect them. So I'm going to try to be easy opening that. Alright, and so inside this little envelope, you get a card. Meet Barbie. And some people collect these cards. A lot of people collect the hooks. So after I make this, I might sell off a few of the parts, such as the hook and the sticker and the card. On the card, you get a little code to type in to bring up your pattern. And let's see, what do we get in here? We have, we have a little bit of black yarn. We have some safety eyes. And this is like a safety eye. I wonder where this goes. Oh, this goes in her hair at the top. It is a bee, a pink heart with a bee on it. And it is like a safety eye. Let's see. It's like a safety eye, and it has the back for a safety eye to go on back of there. And then it has a little needle. And that's the parts and the polyfill. So that is the parts for the body. I'm going to I'm just going to stick them all back in this bag because they'll fall out of this with the card missing. And I'm going to need the card to put in my code. I'll put these pieces. I'm assuming that I'm going to be starting with the skin tone, so I'm going to keep that one out. Alright, so, and then in the hair, let's just see what's in the hair one. It's some yellow yarn, and what else is in here? The blonde hair. Okay, so included in this will be the instructions for the hair. They just bagged that separately because I gave you choices for hair. This is the blonde hair. I forgot all the choices that you had. But then there's some polyfill because obviously the hair is made, some parts of it is stuffable. I don't know. I mean, just to see how that's made because I've never made hair like that before. It's like a big ponytail and you stuff it with stuffing, polyfill. So that's interesting. I can't wait to get into that and see how that turns out. All right. So I'm just going to try to stick all these pieces in this package. In the same way with the can, I hadn't opened that one yet. I only took a peek in this one. Well, anyway, it's not going to fit. So I need to go find my pattern and pull this up and get started. I wanted to show that these kits do come pre-started, and these stitch markers was on here, but I took them off, and then I thought, oh, I should have recorded that part. So the stitch markers were on here, all three of them, and it comes pre-started. But I am going to take that out because I'm using a different size hook. I'm not going to use whatever size hook that was included in the package. Now I can't get this off. Let me try to undo the stitch. There we go. I think that'll get it. Yeah. So I'm using a 5mm hook because that's the size hook I can use. I have my 5 right here, and I'm going to just start my project with that. And now Sassy has come along to see how I'm doing. Thank you, Sassy. They each take turns coming over here, and sometimes they're both over here, and sometimes one at a time. They can't ever, you know. Well, actually, Sissy is still here. She's just over here on this side of my desk, because my desk makes an L shape, and so Sissy is laying over here on the other side. So anyway, I have my pattern pulled up, and I have a movie pulled up to watch, and so I'm going to get busy crocheting my Barbie Wooble. And I have some ideas about this, and I will share them in just a little bit. But it starts off, you know, like any other amigurumi that you make. This is not giving the pattern away, because anybody can guess how just about every little amigurumi starts out. But I enjoy doing these little woobles, and then I can use that pattern and make it several times, you know, make it in different size yarns and stuff like that. And then I can put them in my crochet booth so I can make my money back by selling multiples of this, you know, that pattern. Not the pattern, but the project once it's completed. I want to make that clear. I'm not trying to sell the pattern. I'm selling the completed project. I can use the pattern, you know, over and over as many times as I want to, because it's now my pattern to have on my computer. And I can just, you know, make it as many times as I want. Huh, Sassy? Are you going to make sure I'm doing this right? Alright. So, there I go. I'm started. And, now I'm just going to get going. And I don't use these little stitch markers because they're too hard for me to open and close. So today I'm going to be using these little stitch markers that Nanette sent me. And so I'm going to put a little stitch marker in here. So I mark my last. Most people mark their first probably. There's no right or wrong way. You just do whatever, you know, is best for you. And I'm going to do what's best for me. And there we go. So I'm going to watch my movie and work on this. And I'll be back and check in with you guys later. So what are you guys working on for Whip Wednesday? What is your whip of the day? It doesn't have to be crochet. It can be anything you're doing today. You might be paying bills, or housework, or diamond painting, or working in your garden or something. You know, it doesn't have to be crochet. Tell us what your whip of the day is. What are you working on? Oh, so I started out making this Barbie Wooble. And so, here it is right here. Using the Wooble yarn that came in the kit. I've worked to row 9. I'm ready to start adding the pink right here. I'm ready for this part here. So that's my next step. But when I finished this, I thought, you know, I'm going to make one to keep for myself. And I want to make some to go in my crochet booth. And so I decided to get Premier Parfait Chunky, and this is in the colorway Shell. It is called Shell. So this is Shell. I worked up the same exact pattern. Now on this I did use a 5mm hook. On this one right here, this yarn is a 6 bulky, super bulky 6, and I used a 6mm hook on this one. So it is going to come out a different size by all means, because I'm using a bigger yarn and a bigger hook. So it is coming out bigger, but I have worked this up to the 9th row, ready to start the row of pink. Alright, so here's my Woobles yarn, my Parfait Chunky yarn, and then the last yarn that I started off in is also worked with a 5mm hook, and it is the Dollar Tree Premier Just Chanel, $1.25, and it's the super bulky 6, but it's the Chanel and not the Parfait. Now I'm using a 5mm hook on this one, a 6mm hook on that one, and a 5 on this one. So of course this one's going to be bigger because I'm using a bigger hook, and it is a bigger yarn. This is also a bigger yarn than this is a 4-weight yarn, and this over here is a 6 bulky. But we are going to kind of push that one back and bring up these two to show the difference, because I am using a 5mm hook on both of these, and this one's bigger because it is a bigger yarn, of course. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just working this Barbie up 3 times all at the same time. So I got all my skin tone done, and next it's time to start the pink. And so what I'm going to use for the pink is, let me just pull that out over here. I'm going to use the Premier Just Chanel in pink. Woohoo! Pink! And let's see, what else I got going on here. And then I have the Parfait Chunky, which is in the color Bubblegum. That's the one I'm going to put with that one. And then I've got the pink that came in the kit. This one. So this is going to be the lightest pink. I do have a darker pink on this, but oh, what color is that? Hibiscus. Is there another pink? Let me just look. They all might be that color. I think they are. I was thinking I had another shade of pink in that, but I guess I don't. That's the two pinks I have. I did pull out this is Smoothie. I think Ken has a darker pink, so when I get to him, I would use that pink for him. I don't know why, but it does. Same with this one. I'd use the darker pink, and I hadn't opened the Ken kit of this yet to see what pink that is, but when I'll open that before I actually use these and that. But and to just tell you that this, I don't know the Woobles color of this, but this one is Shell, and this one is called Oyster. And I bought that at Dollar Tree. Right here. It is Oyster. Sorry. That one's Oyster, and this one is Shell. And then this one's the one that came in the kit, which is like a tan khaki looking color. Anyway, I'm excited to try these out. I wish this pink was just a little bit darker to match up with these pinks, but it's not. But it's still going to work. I just hope that you can tell the difference between the Oyster and the pink. I mean, I can see a difference, but sometimes on video, things show up a little bit different. But I don't have another pink that's a different shade. I was thinking I did have 3 different shades of pink, but this one is just pink too. Anyway, I had bought these at Dollar Tree a few weeks back and was just hanging on to them until I got to this project. I have lots of projects in my head and planned and stuff, but it just takes me a little while to get around to them because, you know, I have a lot of things I'm dealing with and doing, and so, and then I have a yellow for the hair. I'll use this yellow here for the hair on that one, and this one is called Sunshine. And then I think I have yellow. Did I bring that one with me? Yes. I have this yellow, which is called Lemon. That's going to be the hair on this one. And then this one, the kit, has this yellow. So, I'm excited to see how they all turn out. I hope they, you know, turn out cute. That's my plan. And one of them I'm going to keep. I don't know which one yet. But, I mean, I bought the darn kit. I'm keeping one of them. And plus, I'm a Barbie collector. And so I do want Barbie and Ken Woobles. I just love that. And then 2 of them will go to my booth. I just got to keep it straight as I'm using a 5mm hook for this one, a 5mm hook for the Dollar Tree yarn, and I'm using a 6mm hook with the Parfait Chunky. Alright, so I'm ready to add my pink. So when probably the next video, I don't know how much longer this video needs to go. I'll check the time and see if I'm wrapping it up or if I'm adding another clip. We'll see. But I'm excited about doing the pink. I might just do the pink for a whole separate video, and then the hair another video. I might have to do that just because, you know, it takes a while to do each one. It's taking me all day to do that right there. Plus, I took a nap. I took a very long nap. And it was lovely. and gave me just what I needed to get on here and finish up this. I am continuing to work on my 3 Barbie Woobles, and I'm telling you, it's fun working on these, but it is taking some time and a little bit of challenge to work on 3 simultaneously and just getting all 3 done, you know, but I'm getting there. I'm working on it. Just working my way around. In the first row that I added the pink, it was her little cleavage area there. So that's her dress. Kind of makes like a little heart shape, it looks like. And there's a little bit of cleavage. And so there, it's right here. But I think I'm going to end up surface crocheting over that and rounding that out, it looks like. I'm not sure, because I haven't read that far in the pattern yet. But anyway, I'm getting them done. I have my one with the Wooble yarn. And then this is the Chunky Parfait. And then I have the Premier Chenille down here. I hope I didn't spill anything out of there. I feel like I have this huge mess going on my desk. But I've just been working away and watching some TV. I'm watching a show on Netflix called The Life List. It's about a young lady whose mother passes away, and she has a list that the daughter needs to complete. It's like a bucket list type thing or something. I'm not sure. But I've been watching that while I'm trying to get into it. It's going a little slow for me. I need a little more action to keep my attention. I did have to change hooks to my old hook. The other one I was using was a little draggy with this yarn, and this one is a little bit too. Just with this Parfait, they seem to be a little bit draggy, but it's still crochetable. I mean, it's not enough to make me not want to use the hook or anything, but yeah. Big Daddy said we were going out Thursday night. I don't know what he has plans or what. He just said, we're going out Thursday night. And I said, what are we going to do? He said, I don't know yet, but we're going out. He said, I need to get out of the house. So, we'll see what happens Thursday night. I got something to look forward to. I hope I have a good day that day and am able to take a nap about midday, so I'll have the energy to go and do whatever it is he has planned. I'm kind of looking forward to that. It won't be anything too exciting, because we don't ever do anything too exciting. He's probably wanting to go out to eat and go somewhere, I don't know. It also kind of depends on what kind of day he has at work. He said his today was better than yesterday because his knee hurt him all day yesterday. But this video will be continued, and we will pick back up working on these 3 Barbies in the next video. But for Whip Wednesday, this is my whip today, and don't forget to tell me about your whip, whatever it is you're doing today, down in the comment box, or the comment section below, or just tell me whatever you want to tell me down there. It'll be fun. But yes, this book will be continued. This video will be continued to see how these turn out. So stay tuned. I still gotta do the hair, they finished the dress, because the dress has a little detail work I think I'm supposed to be doing. And then the hair, ears, and arms. She does have ears, and she has arms, and her hair. So, now I'm going to have that little bee button thing for one of the Barbies. I'll probably add that last, because I'll probably decide which, if I can. I don't know. It may have to be added as I make the hair. I don't know. But I want to decide which one I'm keeping for myself and put that one on mine. So we'll see. The others, I might can just find a little heart-shaped button and put a little bee sticker on there, or not a bumblebee, but a letter B. I might could do something like that, or I don't think I could paint a bee and it look nice. I'd probably have to get a package of letter stickers just for the bees. Sometimes Dollar Tree has some letter stickers. I might look Wednesday when we go out. Tell Big Daddy I need to run in Dollar Tree and look and see if they have any letters. And I think I probably have some heart buttons. I'm pretty sure I do. I have some heart something others, I'm sure. So I'll find something. But a little bee for the Barbie would be nice to put on it, but if I don't have it, oh, I think I have some heart-shaped jewels. Yes, I do. And so one of those could go there. And then it may not have a bee on it. Because, yeah, it wouldn't have a bee. That's okay. It doesn't have to. Let me see if I can get this through both loops. Why is it trying to trick me? Come on, behave. There, I think I got it. Alright, so that was my 11. Oh, wait a minute, 11, 12. No, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so this is the part where I put a stick back. And I have to do 2 more rows of just single crochets. I did already add my eyes and mouth to this one over here, but I have her turned backwards because she has to wait for the big reveal when she is completely done. This one I think I'm gonna give eyelash eyes. So I'm gonna find a set of those that match up the same size and put on this one. I'm thinking this might be the one that I keep. I don't know. I could always remake it, I guess. But I may end up keeping the little Woobles one, because I do like the ones that size. And I'm glad I've got enough skin tone in all these to make Ken. I'll be doing him 3 times also, probably. Probably. I don't know for sure. We'll see. I'm anxious to see if these bring interest in my crochet booth. I will put a little bit of a, I'll put a tag on them that says Barbie, which everything in the booth has a tag saying what it is, because that way I can say, whenever she, when I make a sale and she types stuff in, she types whatever I have written on the tag. And if I have it to say, small Barbie, medium Barbie, or large Barbie, she can type that in, and when I look on the app, I'll know which one sold. Or whatever I have written, on that tag is what she types in, so I know what sold. But I think I'll put another little tag, because I usually put their price tags like on the back of them. So I'm going to probably put a little tag somewhere on the front of her dress. Just kind of pin it on there with a safety pin that says Barbie. Just so people walking by can say, oh, look, that's Barbie. So, that's probably what I'll do. Well, guys, I hope you are having a great day. And I hope you are enjoying your day. So, I am going to let you all get going. I'm going to continue to crochet and actually start filming for the next video, because we want to see how this Barbie turns out. 3 Barbies, and then we'll vote for which one we like the best out of which yarn we like the best. And so, yeah, we'll be doing that. We'll have a little voting contest coming up. I hope to just continue to crochet on these and get them done. I think the dress still has a couple more details that I hadn't added to that one yet. And so, yeah. It's a little bit, it's got some detail to it. So, it's not just, a simple little wooble. It does have detail. Alright, guys. Enjoy your day. I love you. I appreciate your love and support and you being here. And I'll see you all in the next video, friends. Bye, guys. Woohoo! My back is hurting. I need to take a rest. I was trying to get to my stitch marker just so I can call that row done and put a stick back, a needle. I know I said I was leaving. I did it. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I worked on my Barbie Woobles. And I hope you enjoy watching the video. Remember, it's a beautiful day to crochet or do anything else that brings you happiness and joy into your life. And I will see you guys in the next video. I'll be finishing up this pink and working